Hello, this is Kevin Nance with my my engineering project progress. We're missing a few things. Uh, One mainly being the bug zapper racket, which is allegedly the power source, which could be, I don't know, maybe a little bit important, but so it won't work for a little bit until we get that in the mail. But this is my progress. So let me show you here. Kind of almost looks like what's in the video, right? It's the I'll throw the link in the video description. You just look down there. So check it out. I can tell you most of what I'm missing, I think. So okay, let me explain what's going on first. That was bad. Okay, so that was bad because this isn't glued on yet. This is the actual it's called the secondary coil, I guess. It's kind of the what you would expect to see in a Tesla coil, and it's made from this I gotta read it. It's called copper magnetic wire, I guess. Copper magnet wire. And I got this spool in the mail, so luckily I was able to do this. This took super long because check this out. This thread, it's literally, it's not even wire, honestly. It's like thread. It's super thin. So, Lily, hey, stop disrupting. Okay. So extremely thin, and it took me I want to say 20 minutes just to, no, probably 30. Probably took me half an hour just to coil all this string up, and you can see all the tiny little strings. It was insane. And luckily I've gotten it so it doesn't have any kinks or anything in it. Like the guy said to do in the video, I followed directions. Pretty cool. Mostly I've been focused on the process instead of exactly how it works, because it's kind of been interesting getting all of this stuff together. So my base is made out of these two pieces of plastic that I cut using a table saw, which was kind of overkill, but I couldn't find anything else to cut them, so they're very straight. I've got these holes drilled perfectly, so these threaded in through there, and oh gosh. Okay, so this needs to be glued on here. It needs to just sit there, and you can see over here, I've got this tiny little notch on the bottom. You can see that, yeah. Check it. Tiny notch. The tiny notch is for the wire to go through. Okay, what am I missing? So, I am missing, well, if you notice in the video, the guy puts a doorknob on top of this as the conductor for the arcs of electricity, when you put your finger next to it and it starts arcing electricity. He puts a tiny doorknob, and the doorknob that he uses, so he uses 1-inch PVC pipe, and so I have to find a 1-inch doorknob, which is really weird. And I might have to go to Home Depot or something for that, because I went to Hardesters just now, and all the doorknobs they had were normal sized. So I guess I just got to find a miniature one. They were all ow, I have a cut on my hand. Anyways, they're all hand sized, right? And I'm not about to put a humongous doorknob on here. So, yes, we will find a doorknob. That's something. Waiting for the bug zapper racket, as I said, because we need the internals. We need a little transformer inside of it. Oh, you can see here, this end of the wire is like wrapped around this thing. I'm not exactly sure what we do with this yet, or if we do anything else with it. Oh, we have to like put this. Actually, oh my gosh, you couldn't even see that. Look, see it's going through the bottom. It's wrapped around this bolt here, and then I need to like ground it or something by putting this and taping it to the side using some kind of aluminum tape, maybe. I'm not sure where, if we have any, maybe we do. But yeah, okay, so we're missing all that. Check these out. My dad got some capacitors from work. Apparently, these are way more powerful than what we need, technically. The guy suggested these, so these are called film capacitors, and the guy in the video suggested film capacitors, but they're very specific. And they hold a certain amount of power, and they're rated for a certain voltage, which was 3 volts. And I think these should be 3 volts, but I honestly don't know. I'm not exactly sure if these the writing on this is accurate to this. I don't know. So, anyways, okay. I do have capacitors, and we'll see if they work once everything is together. That would be cool if they did. Oh, something important also missing. So this is the next step I need to work on. It's there's these 2 little pieces of plastic, and they sit like this next to each other. And so here, I'll have this one as one piece, right? We need to put like a screw going this way in through it, and then do the same for the other side, so it kind of looks like this, right? So this is the plastic, this is the screw, and then because it's a screw, you can like adjust how wide or how close like the spark gap is, because there's like electricity running through it, and that's how it works, I guess. I need to watch the guy's video on exactly how the Tesla coil works, but yes, I do remember that. Let me think. I know I have like a bunch of other stuff that I need to drill, apparently. There's lots of, so I need like to drill holes on the bottom to hold the capacitors in place, right? They need to like sit in there, and then once they're there, there's like a pattern that it follows, and it goes to like all 3 capacitors are kind of like soldered together a little bit. Like the legs go to the bottom, and when you're looking them, okay, well, you've seen the video, right? So I'm not going to go too into detail. Oh, and then of course, this wire coming out of the top of this, you can't see that. There is a wire coming out of the top of it, and this would presumably wrap around the said doorknob and deliver the power with this tiny wire. Pretty cool. Yes. So I gotta be honest, probably the most time I've spent on this so far has been wrapping this thing, but it does look cool. So that's all I have to say. I will be concluding it soon. And I mean, even though engineering isn't still going on, I will make another update video once the Tesla coil is completely done, and I'll send it to Miss Kelly in an email, and should be good. So, cowabunga, I think that's all I have to say. Have a good weekend.